So we know this, that the sooner you catch them in terms of the VA, the more likely they are to maintain good vision. So since optometry knows that, ophthalmology knows that, how are we doing in that regards?
Not very good, honestly. When we look at the IRIS registry, which is one of the largest collaborative registries of patient data, started by the American Academy of Ophthalmology, over 2 million patients and over 250,000 patients with macular degeneration, we've found that the average visual acuity at diagnosis of these patients is 20/80, which is frankly not very good.
That's incredible. I mean, you think about, the impact that 20/80 has. In terms of one, we know they can only get so much better when you finally treat them at that stage. We know, independence is around 20/40 for daytime driving, nighttime driving at 20/70. They're already worse than that.
And if you look at some of the anti-VEGF trials, Paul, the best patients that we have are the three-line gainers. And we see three-line gainers 30 to 40% of the time. So if you're presenting at 20/80 vision and you gain 3 lines, you're just a little better than 20/60. And we have the opportunity, I think, with ways of earlier detection to detect these patients when they're 20/40 and keep them better than what they are currently.
That really validates another study that was pretty consistent to that. It wasn't as large as the IRIS registry, but also a very well done study that showed that the only 22% of patients presented better than 20/50. So again, very similar. And the other, about 30% of the entire group presented with 2200 vision on first presentation. So, I mean, everything you look at, and all of these studies are very consistent for showing you're right, we're not really doing that well yet.
And when you think about the bilateral nature of this disease, that's even second eyes. Second eyes presenting 20/80 or worse. We're losing an opportunity to keep patients functional in their golden years.